Hello all and welcome back to HighPriest Reacts. Today we'll be starting off with the first episode of RWBY Volume 5. Oh, that sounds so nice to say. Yeah, man, I was gushing in the last video, wasn't I? Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up doing that again. The hype is really getting to me. I'm actually shaking worse than I usually do. Well, I'm holding this hand right now. But, okay, yeah. Let's just get into this and see whatever it is that spooks Team RWBY so much. It's the thumbnail. I'm talking about the thumbnail for the episode. Alright. Oh, are we starting off with the bad guys?
Mistral.
It's about time.
I sounded a bit like this.
To walk again?
Well, we did face many obstacles. Broken airships, destroyed settlements.
Oh, and, all those people and monsters that tried to murder us.
We were fine. Only one of us almost died.
Hey.
I just love the look of everything right now. It's just...
Almost there. I'd have figured I'd take you kids on the scenic route.
Haven Academy.
This is awesome!
I agree with RWBY. It is pretty great.
Something.
Oh, hey!
Oh my gosh! Weapons!
Vendors here will sell you just about anything.
And it still looks more crowded than goddamn Menagerie.
Made the most out of these mountains.
Every inch. And stay
That's actually pretty clever, though, using a slideshow of 2D images. That all looks better than the concept art. No, I'm never gonna let that go. Wait!
So, how much farther?
We're in the home stretch now. No more stops from here to Mistral. Sorry for the long trip. Keeping us off the radar's been harder than I thought. Lots of air traffic around northern Anima.
It's fine. I just hope I haven't been a burden.
You and your money are more than welcome on this ship, kid.
Northern Anima? What's going on there? Uh-oh. We got trouble.
Is everything okay?
I don't know. Still over Lake Matsu. Shouldn't be picking up broadcasts this far from Mistral. Someone must be close.
Mayday! Mayday! We're a small passenger flight and our Huntress is down! We aren't equipped to deal with this!
Oh, man.
The Grim hit us 400 clicks north of the southern shoreline. Get him off us! If anyone can hear this...
Oh, I have a feeling Weiss is gonna come to the rescue. With our giant robot in tow.
We're going to help them, right?
What? No. I'm trying to avoid them.
But they'll die.
Look, if we picked up their transmission, I'm sure someone else did too. Besides, this is a cargo ship. She's not much good in a fight. I just want to finish this job and get home. Sorry, kid. My ship, my rules.
Come on, Weiss, we both know you're not gonna accept that. Right? Finally, we can see what another city looks like. This is Haven Academy. It has to be. We should be there by now, right?
We made it.
And you can just feel the weight lifting off RWBY's shoulders with that. Something feels off, Crow. Oh my god, look at the grass. You see that grass?
Maybe try louder?
There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, I guess school isn't really in session right now. Maybe that's it.
No, the This isn't right. Come on.
Wait,
Oh, and this is because Crow had them all on edge.
Get ready. There could be trouble.
Oh, that was amazing. Yep, cowardly lion.
Crow! For crying out loud, nearly scared me half to death.
Yep, cowardly lion.
Me? Why weren't you waiting for us at the
Ugh.
entrance?
Oh, right. Apologies. I guess time slipped away from me.
You're joking.
Too busy meeting with Bill. With the,
You must
the ones flooding the end of the world, eh?
Yes, sir. Ruby Rose.
Jean Arc.
Nor Valkyrie.
Lyren.
A pleasure to meet you all. Leonardo Lionheart at your service. I'm afraid most of my staff is currently
Moving
until classes
painting.
resume.
What? Leo, you can't be serious. Who's guarding the relic?
Crow, the children.
Already know. I filled them in. What do you mean your staff is away?
You filled them in?
So, is this not going at all like anyone thought it?
God damn it, Nora.
Unbelievable.
Total garbage. We can't let them get away with this.
Oh my god.
Well, at least you two can finally agree on something.
Exactly what I was thinking, Kelly. Now he's pissed off that he was agreeing with Sun.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Wow! You've just become surprisingly hopeful.
Just a little time to myself, if that's all right.
Sure thing. Just call if you need me.
Ooh, I like that guard outfit. Very Assassin's Creed-ish.
You need better security. Please,
damn it, Elia.
I just need to talk.
I didn't expect that scene to happen right away. Well, actually, I really should have. When we cut the out there.
We confronted them tonight, and they deny knowing anything, and everything we found on your scroll. They talked about how disappointed they were to hear that you'd sided with Adam. But you and I both know they're guilty.
You can't prove anything.
That scroll might not have been enough to lock them up, but it's enough to sway the Faunas here. When we go public tomorrow,
You don't need to prove. It's very valid point. With public opinion, you don't need proof all the time. You just need enough to,
Your plan isn't gonna work, Blake.
well, you just need enough to do what Cinder did and light the fire.
You're going to have to make me.
Ooh.
I know.
Ooh. I felt that one. I can always feel it. Yeah, they're both torn up about this, because it seems they both at least consider each other friends on some level.
Seems very reckless, even for you.
No, reckless is leaving one of the relics completely unguarded. It's not checking in with Oz for ages.
There was nothing to check in about before the fall of Beacon, but since that day, Mistral has been in chaos.
Huh.
It wasn't the only kingdom to suffer that night. Everyone was watching. Every house in every kingdom saw that poor girl ripped to pieces, saw monsters crawling over the city.
Well, at least that goes in the favor of the public thinking Penny might be a real girl, not just a robot.
You could feel the dread in the air. With all that negativity, you can imagine what it was like when the Grim came for us. Mistral's controlled territory is the widest reaching in the world, you know, and that makes it infinitely harder to protect. We lost so many great huntsmen, teachers from this very institution, and it's only gotten worse.
Yeah,
What do you
because
mean?
you're working with the bad guys.
We may have dealt with the Grim, but the Mistral Council's still at odds with representatives from Atlas. First, it was the dust embargo. Now it's the closing of borders. I'm not sure what happened to James in Vale, but it seems to have only worsened some of his more unfortunate tendencies.
Yeah, not wrong there.
On top of everything, we still don't know
Love
who the
Ironwood,
Spring
but
Maiden is.
All the more reason we need the
he's
Huntsman
always been the
to
kind of
just
guy
shoot
who
her.
sees every problem with a nail, and he's got the
They're bad. They're bad.
greatest hammer ever.
But we can figure this out. Why is the Spring Maiden so important?
I thought you filled them in.
Mostly filled in. Look,
Alright.
there's a lot to cover, okay?
Okay, let's see what unique shit about Spring. Wait, okay, so he did quit teaching,
Have
okay.
the power to perform feats of magic. And they are the only ones capable of reaching the relics.
Oh.
The relics are each locked inside a chamber that can only be opened by a specific maiden. Winter
Each-
for the gift of creation, summer for destruction.
Alright,
fall for
okay.
peace, and spring for
That's
new
actually
life.
pretty good. And it also explains perfectly why Salem would want the maidens.
What happened to her?
She was determined at first when she inherited her powers. But the weight of responsibility proved to be too much for the child. She ran, abandoned her training, everyone. That was over a decade ago.
Ooh.
There's no telling where she could be now.
I know. At least, I have a pretty good idea.
She's Miss Raven.
Are you serious?
It's not exactly good news.
What are you talking about? This is incredible news! After all these years, where?
I did some digging around.
She's
Looks
with
like
Raven.
after Spring ran away, she was picked up by bandits, specifically the Brownwind tribe.
Raven.
Yeah, it's first.
Mom?
Yeah,
That's right.
first they're hearing of this. Does everybody's come with a hologram projector built in?
Camp. It's where they fall back to after raids and scouting missions. Raven's managed to gain a lot of followers since she returned to the tribe. And I'm sure when the Spring Maiden showed up, it only made things easier.
Well, Crow, I've got to hand it to you. With these coordinates, we can mount a retrieval force and head out in a few weeks.
A few weeks?
That's right.
And now
Maybe you
Salem
didn't hear
knows
me.
where she
My
is.
sister has the Spring Maiden, and I
Though the
know
fair
where
she might
is.
know.
We need
Though
to
the fair
go
she
as
might have known
soon as
already.
possible.
And perhaps you didn't hear me. This kingdom is in shambles. As soon as possible does not mean tomorrow. It means as soon as I can convince the rest of the council that I need huntsmen more than they do.
Ooh.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, that would do it.
tribes aren't very high on their list of priorities when the threat of war is just on the horizon.
And damn the council, we'll do it ourselves. You and I are trained huntsmen, and these kids aren't exactly pushovers.
Whoa. Like,
Perhaps
Ruby?
there's a more peaceful way to approach this?
Like, yeah, Ruby,
Spring is
Nora,
fine.
you're most jazzed for this, but I think he might be tad underestimating you there.
Without a fight.
Unfortunately, you and your sister are evenly matched, and I'm not the fighter I used to be. No offense, but these students and I can't take on an entire bandit tribe and a maiden that's
Yeah,
no
see.
doubt had years to hone her skills. We need
As much as I don't like the guy, I'm currently coming off as not liking the guy, he has a very valid point.
Raven and her tribe will scatter, and we'll be lost. We get one shot at this, and it needs to be perfect.
And that depends on whether or not you rat out all the information to Salem. So I'm hoping that he's cowardly in the sense that he's being not sided with, truly sided with either.
But he's not.
He's playing quadruple agent with the only side he counts himself on being himself.
Something we can do.
What about Cinder? She came with Emerald and Mercury from Haven. Do you
Yeah.
have anything on them?
We pulled their files after the fall of Beacon.
Yeah.
Nothing but lies and forgeries.
Yeah, I don't believe that you guys didn't write those up. You didn't help write those lies and forgeries up yourself.
I'm sorry. I know you've all traveled a long way, but I will do everything I can to help.
Sure. We'll stay in the city for the time being. Local comms are still up. Keep in touch. Come on, kids.
It was nice meeting you, Professor.
Likewise.
And
Leo, we have got to work on your improvisational skills.
Know it. That's why he was in the office. Know it. And he was listening the entire time.
So,
Dr. Watsy's.
What do we do now?
Ugh.
You four head back to the house.
I am only
I need a drink.
more and more reinforcing my dislike of that sniveling fuckhole. Okay, he hasn't done much sniveling yet, but he's... Oh, hey, it's that bar again. Is this...
Excuse me.
You know, I don't think they allow kids in here.
Holy fuck! Did they just put the scene in from the end of last season and the start of this one? Holy hell, I was not expecting that. Usually it's a bonus scene. That was a teaser!
I'm supposed to tell you I'd like my cane back.
It's good to see you again, Oz.
Yay! More Yang.
Aren't you a little...
Oh yeah, that Yang thing.
Water. It's hot out.
Oh.
Are you telling me you're too young to drink? You look like a regular huntress.
Oh hey!
And a beauty at that.
The RWBY fandom.
Thanks, pal.
Seriously.
Yeah, I just took that pot shot.
You're...
Just right. Yep. Like I said, I'm good.
And your hair.
Oh my god! That was amazing!
This one's on the house. He's been driving me crazy.
Oh, wow. Still on edge from comp. It seems the PTSD still is there.
Brings you around these parts.
Thanks.
Still really heavily in there.
I'm looking for someone.
Not many people come out here, too far from the kingdoms. Only person worth noting around here is, well, Raven.
Raven Bronwyn.
Oh god damn it!
Thanks again.
I thought you were heading...
You don't want to go messing with bandits. They're a world of trouble.
Fucking Christ, so you aren't going after RWBY. You fucking people teased us. God damn it. And I had such faith in you, Yang. I mean, I understand she needs to do this.
Seriously? This isn't over?
I heard you're looking for someone.
Oh, don't talk that scum, Yang. Ah! I'm angry. I was really hoping we all thought Yang was going to meet up with Ruby. Nope. She's going after Raven. Fucking Christ. And now the gang meets Oscar.
Can I help you? Yeah. Is there a Ruby Rose here?
Why?
I can't tell if they're protective or...
Well...
because of...
I think her uncle could use some help.
Because they think he might be like Tyrion or for, well, other Ravens.
What is going on out there? Can't a girl read her comics in peace?
Oh my god.
Maybe.
Oh. You have silver eyes.
Who are you?
Well, my name is Oscar Pine.
Wait for it.
You probably know me as Professor Ozpen.
I did it!
God damn it, bro. Whoop. I'll save that. Ooh, no way. That was spring! That had to be spring, that's there. That was great. Okay, first off, something that was burning in my head from right before that opening. Did I, sense just a hint of the Ruby Oscar ship? I can't really tell, but feels a little bit like I sensed one. Now that I got it. Alright. I'll be fine with that. It's not, at least it's not Lancaster and White Rose. Okay. So. That was a fantastic starting episode. I greatly enjoyed everything. The only thing that really got my goat, so to speak, was finding out that no, Yang went after Raven. Which, I know, it's a culmination of her years-long search, but god damn it. Even the Yang short helped reinforce the idea that she was going after Ruby. Because one of the main cores of her character, she cares a lot about her little sister. But apparently, at the moment, she cares more about hunting down her mom than her little sister. It makes sense from a character standpoint, but then so did the other thing. It's just one of those is the more logical decision, and well... And she's also clearly still suffering from PTSD from just punching a guy, which... hilarious. From just punching a guy caused her the shakes. Though she's clearly improved that she could get them under control that quickly. I've had shakes before from emotional reasons, and they're not exactly easy to calm down. Really, it's not helped because I shake normally anyway. It's just to minute degrees. Anyways, outside of that, let's talk about the opening or the outro, as it is for this episode. It's very anime-y. More so than any others, I feel, really. I like it. I don't have much of a problem with the song, but then I've never had a problem with the songs. It doesn't hit me the way the last season's did, because last season's was extremely emotionally impactful for me, because of, yeah, it was a song about time healing all wounds and all that, and how, yeah, we went through horrible shit, but, you know, it's time to start trying to recover. Which, after the emotional devastation that was Volume 3, was sorely needed. With this, it's a song about it kicking back up. For a second there, I wasn't even sure if that was sung by the same girl as usual. But then I remembered that Casey has a fairly wide vocal range. I wouldn't rate it as... I'd have to say I put it somewhere on the same range as Volume 3. With Volume 4 being better than Volume 3 for me, and Volume 2 and 1 being tied for favorites. It's been a while since I've heard them back to back. So, at the moment, favorite. I know one of them is, but I know unlike most people, I'm pretty sure it was just great to see the characters again. And I enjoyed some of the... I'm not even sure how to describe the feeling from some of the... From the intro I got from some of the scenes we saw. Like, yeah, the one where they're all just hanging around at the apartment. I like that. Just Team Ranger, Crow, and Oscarpin all just hanging out. I really loved how utterly exasperated Ruby was. Also, can't the girl just read her comic books? I just love how... I'll repeat it. I just love how utterly exasperated she is with Uncle Crow. I mean, it's Crow. Of course he came home drunk. That doesn't mean she has to be happy with it, especially since she now shares an apartment with the dude. Let's see, I've talked about gang. Really should have had my notepad out, but I forgot about it this time. Yeah, I have a notepad where I take notes. Aside from Oscar. Yeah, I think I saw Spring in that intro when we saw what was clearly the Bandit Cat with Raven and Gang. Before that, we saw Cinder and... So I'm pretty sure that's what Spring is. Oh. Now I know what I'm talking about. The vaults, or whatever they're called, that they're keeping the relics in. Locking them behind a Pacific Maiden's powers. I like that. It explains so much why Salem wanted Fall's power. It's not just that Fall, its power on their having Fall on their side would eliminate the problems with Fall having to fight against one of them, which Salem seems smart enough to try denial tactics anyways. But also because she's the key to getting one of the relics. Now the question is, does Spring match up with Haven, or does Spring match up with Vale, or Atlas, or though I find it more likely Vale, or Vacuo than Atlas. I find it more likely that it's Vale, Vacuo, or Mistral for spring. I don't know, it just doesn't seem logical to stick the winter artifact vault in, Vacuo on air and Snowland, Atlas. Yeah. As much as I was hating on Lionheart there, I can't help but feel that he really is being pressured into this. Now, he's a sniveling coward, but he's not just... How do I put this? He's a slightly more moral, but more cowardly Peter Pettigrew. That's what I'm getting from it. He's scared shitless of the enemy side, so when they tried to pressure him to switch sides, he did, but he does actually regret doing it. He's just not going to stop because he's too much of a coward to put his life truly at risk. Which, for someone who got to be a headmaster at an academy, is truly questionable. Like, you think someone like that leading one of the Huntsman academies would, I don't know, be brave. Also, I'm going to have to disagree with Watts. His improv skills were actually fairly decent. Especially near the end there, when he explained why they can't just go on an attack. And he is right, by the way. Raven and Crow being about the same power level means the rest of them aren't enough. Yeah, Team Ranger, they're good. Ruby, especially, really good. But, well, you got the Cowardly Lion there. I'm not trusting his combat capabilities of that sniveling coward. So together, I don't think they're going to match an entire bandit camp plus a Spring Maiden. Oh, and then there's Blake, who's staying in who appears to be staying in Minstrel longer than I thought. Oh, not Minstrel. Ugh. I meant Menagerie. Hold on. I figured they would have come to Mistral to do it, but it looks like they're focusing their efforts there, so she might not show up until the end of the volume. We definitely won't see Yang hooking up with Ruby with Ruby in a while, because she went after her fucking mom, which means she probably won't end up seeing Ruby again until the assault on the camp. Hell, I'm questioning how she's gonna stay there long enough for that, which... Yeah, that's just a boatload of shit, hard feelings I'm gonna be feeling coming from that area. From a lot of people. A lot of anger is going to be going on in that general direction. I can just feel it from probably everybody. And Weiss. I'm going to be honest. I was really expecting that scene from the trailer to happen, where we see Weiss's armor, her knight, diving headfirst towards the ground. I thought that's what we were going to get with the guy. That she was going to ask him to get close enough to it so that she could jump out and help them. It's, hold on. It's a right pity that didn't happen. I think it would have been really good to see it happen. But I'm kind of sad we didn't see. Yeah, like I said, I'm sad we didn't get to see that. But yeah, I really liked that little scene where they're introducing Mistral and they were using 2D. That was brilliant. They should have fucking done that last year with Menagerie. Because currently, fucking Mistral looks goddamn more crowded than goddamn Menagerie. Like, lots of people harp on this, but we wouldn't harp on it if, you know, it actually looked like it was supposed to. Like, I'm gonna give them faith that they'll make it look plenty crowded after, in this season, because we didn't actually see them go anywhere except her mansion. But, yeah. I think that covers it, really. I said a lot of things I wanted to say in episode. I don't really have much speculation as where the season's going. Outside the fact I'm pretty sure Lionheart's gonna get choked out by Dr. Watts at some point. Because of the opening. We saw in the trailer one of those weapons that resembled the ones that appeared on screen with Dr. Watts' looming face. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Watts is physically threatening it. Well, at the moment, and will probably strangle him at some point. But yeah, that's not much speculation to do here. It was absolutely wonderful seeing all the characters I've grown to really enjoy watching because of this show. It still remains my favorite show, and much like how Penny became my favorite character, I don't know how that happened. Yeah. Right, okay, so from now on, RWBY will be going up on Wednesdays. Now, I know, as I've said in my reaction to the trailer, in case you haven't watched that, their videos go up on YouTube on Saturday, but they come out publicly on their site on Tuesday. At that point, it's publicly available. I don't see any problem with me uploading it right after the day after that. It's not like it's something reserved for first members. Right. So please support the original release. This is HighPriest signing out. Like this video, and please like, comment, subscribe. I got that mixed up. HighPriest signing out. See y'all next time.